Western military professionals are conducting a groundbreaking inquiry into the potential that an AI-guided autonomous drone caused civilian casualties in Libya last year on its own. The investigation is based on a report that was only published last week by an expert panel of the United Nations. It is stated explicitly in the study that a very sophisticated drone that was deployed in Libya not only targeted soldiers who supported Libyan commander Khalifa Haftar, but also hunted down and remotely engaged them. This disclosure has sparked a heated discussion among analysts and security officials in the West, signaling a turning point in the development of autonomous warfare. The idea of a drone driven by artificial intelligence and capable of killing people without human assistance poses serious moral, legal, and ethical questions. The report highlights the need for governments and military circles to take immediate action in regulating and morally applying AI to military operations. There are many unanswered concerns regarding the supervision and accountability procedures required to control the use of such cutting-edge technologies in conflict areas. The inquiry highlights the necessity of a thorough reevaluation of international regulations about autonomous weapons, particularly in light of their increasingly complex capabilities and possible effects on civilian populations. The larger conversation about the proper application of AI in warfare is gaining momentum as Western military experts examine the results of this historic occurrence. Establishing frameworks that guarantee the appropriate development and application of AI in military situations involves thorough investigation and international cooperation at the core of technological innovation, ethical issues, and the potential humanitarian effects of autonomous drones. Over the past few months, the United Nations has emerged as a focal point for in-depth discussions among member nations about the creation of an international agreement governing the use of armed drones, both autonomous and human-controlled. A recent UN report on Libya has increased the urgency of this conversation. The international community's response to the use of drone technology has been called into question as a result of this report's revelation of the use of sophisticated drones in the fight, which has increased the seriousness of the situation. The Royal United Services Institute, a UK defense think tank, is represented by Zia Maral, who emphasizes the far-reaching effects of drone breakthroughs. Merrill highlights the necessity for a thorough understanding of the possible influence of drone technology on both a local and global scale, characterizing the issue as having a lot of regional and global consequences. Concerns about the use of armed drones, particularly those equipped with autonomous capabilities, have raised serious ethical, legal, and strategic issues. This is because countries are struggling to define responsible deployment policies and boundaries for these machines in the rapidly changing context of modern warfare. A recent UN research claims that in March of last year, the deadly autonomous drone known as the Kargu-2, built in Turkey, created history by unleashing swarm attacks against militias that supported warlord Khalifa Haftar. This was the first time that AI-enabled drones have successfully assaulted on their own, maybe acting on behalf of the Government of National Accord in Libya. Later, pieces of a Kargu-2 were found, providing solid proof of the extraordinary occurrence. Since these drones are programmed to fly without the need for human operators, their deployment has sparked ethical issues, especially from human rights organizations. This capacity changes accepted military conventions and fuels a heated discussion over the morality of using autonomous weapons. Furthermore, allegations have surfaced indicating that Azerbaijani troops employed AI drones supplied by Turkey in addition to remote-guided drones during last year's hostilities against Armenia in the disputed territory of Nagorno-Karabakh and its surrounding areas. The above disclosure highlights the dynamic nature of warfare, in which sophisticated self-governing technologies are crucial. Consequently, international standards and guidelines about the deployment of drones equipped with artificial intelligence are being reassessed. Talks on the proper and accountable use of such technology on the international scene revolve around the ethical issues raised by these advances.
Bystander video widely shared online capturing the aftermath of the deadly strike. But a New York Times investigation using surveillance video and interviews calls the strike into question. What the Pentagon thought were explosives may have been water canisters loaded by the driver Zemrai Ahmadi and his colleagues who worked for an American aid agency.
The Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists has expressed grave concerns about the possible emergence of a concerning new age in autonomous weapons, particularly about catastrophic drone swarm attacks. It makes the case that such a development might lead to moral, legal, and ethical dilemmas, as well as an unheard-of chapter in the history of autonomous weaponry. Critics draw attention to the AI drones' use of facial recognition technology, which exacerbates the moral controversy surrounding their use. The main source of concern is the algorithms that control these weapons. These algorithms are trained using large datasets. The nonprofit bulletin issues a warning that even when different datasets are used to teach AI to identify different objects, like school buses, tractors, or tanks, the complexity and resilience of these datasets might not be sufficient. As such, artificial intelligence may learn the wrong lessons, which could have unexpected and catastrophic effects. Acknowledging the revolutionary successes of Turkish unmanned aerial vehicles, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan declared that the results necessitate a revision of military doctrine. This claim emphasizes how AI-powered drones are revolutionizing the military's overall operational framework. Combining swarm capabilities with facial recognition technology improves accuracy while adding a previously unheard-of degree of strategic flexibility. Also, the use of these drones in military operations in northern Syria has been publicly recognized by Turkish officials. Using state-of-the-art unmanned aerial vehicles in areas of ongoing combat highlights the usefulness of new technology and demonstrates Turkey's dedication to incorporating innovation into its security programs. However, the introduction of such sophisticated capabilities gives rise to geopolitical and ethical questions. The application of face recognition technology in military settings raises concerns regarding privacy and the possibility of abuse. Furthermore, reworking military plans around AI-powered drones has geopolitical ramifications that call for a worldwide review of international standards and defense doctrines. In a nutshell, the technological innovations of the Kargu 2 represent a paradigm shift in modern warfare, since autonomous drones with facial recognition capabilities are redefining military tactics and strategies at the national and international levels. As countries navigate the intricacies of AI-driven defense systems, striking a balance between technological innovation, ethical issues, and geopolitical consequences becomes inevitable. That was it for today, guys. Thank you for staying with us. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and do not forget to subscribe for more amazing content.